Mosquito goes on and bites human and transmits the virus.
Thanks for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Bailey Stroll. First tonight, Missouri health officials warning of disease-carrying mosquitoes as the state is on track to surpass last year's numbers when it comes to cases of West Nile virus. In Missouri, 3 people have died from the virus this year. There have been at least 16 cases reported, 2 of those here in Greene County. Tonight, Ozarks First, Parker Paget live in Springfield. And Parker, you know this can impact anyone.
Yeah, the state health department tells me this is a virus that can impact anybody of any age, but I'm told that older people are more likely to deal with long-term or more severe impacts, and as those numbers continue to go up, health officials want this matter front and center.
This virus has tendency to infect central nervous system.
Dr. George Terabelidze, the Missouri state epidemiologist, says it's important people be aware of the rising cases of West Nile virus.
Over 50 years of age, especially over 70, 75. That's where the worst prognosis is.
Dr. Terabelidze says Missouri is currently on pace to exceed cases from last year and match their highest death total in the past several years.
Some people never fully recover and they still have residual damage in terms of paralysis and other neurological symptoms.
Retired broadcaster Art Haynes had his life turned upside down after he was diagnosed with West Nile virus in 2022 and thinks he got it while mowing.
It's spread by mosquito bite, and I must have been mowing the yard, which I still did. And like to do that early evening when it's a little cooler. And that's, unfortunately, I found out when the mosquitoes are really out.
Haynes spends most of his day in a wheelchair, making the most of life after beating the illness, but the impacts still remain.
You don't get over it. You know, some people do, but most are debilitated in some major way.
The state health department says there's not much you can do to prevent the illness.
We have no licensed vaccine or medication to treat this virus specifically. Your best prevention is the mosquito bite prevention.
Art says he'd like to see more effort put into research.
I would like to see some more money and time and expertise put behind this, and trying to find some way to short circuit it and bring some added benefit to those like me and to those still to come that might be infected by this disease.
The state health department says if you have recently suffered a mosquito bite and have similar symptoms to West Nile virus, it's important to mention that when receiving care. Reporting live in Springfield, Parker Paget, Ozarks First.